Because we love titanium oh so much, we're going to be replacing this upper coolant tube with none other than titanium. So first, we're going to properly dispose of this ugly rubber junk, and then we're going to replace it with titanium. We're going to throw a little couple pies in here to get that little kick over and get this sucker welded up. Woo! We got some more goodies. So now we're moving on to redoing some of the tanks. So this is the coolant overflow tank that we're going to be redoing in titanium. We got some pieces cut from our local friends over at Fabrite. So shout out to Fabrite for getting us all these parts laser cut in a very tight time frame. So again, thank you. We got all these pieces drawn up and we got them cut. Also shout out to Anthony for designing some awesome parts last minute as well. We got some parts for the tank right here. Simply recreated everything in titanium. Got our cap there. Got our pieces here. All material from TiCON. We're running some 1.5 mil. This is the intercooler bracket. Just couldn't let it go. We're gonna be redoing that in titanium as well. And then a special treat, we're gonna dimple dye these holes. Dimple dye titanium, excited for that. And we got some more parts over here to show you. So here is the original water tank for the air to water intercooler. So it'll be the water reservoir for that. None other than redoing it in titanium. Again, Anthony did a great job designing these last minute, and Fabrite getting these cut out and bent for us last minute. Didn't want to be welding on a bunch of pieces. It's always better to just go ahead and get stuff broke as much as possible. Get it, you know, nice and bent on a break. It's just nice and, you know, it's just a cleaner look, and everything stays straight, keeps it from warping. So got the back plate here. That piece will pop on. We'll weld that up. We got some more parts and pieces from TiCON. They got so many different little things, guys. It's really amazing. AN bungs, radiator cap, barb for the radiator cap as well. So we're gonna be putting some -10 AN fittings right on the side here, and then we'll have our radiator, our fill cap up there as well. And then for the coolant tank as well, we got our pieces. It's actually gonna be an 8. Boom. So this way all the parts are cut perfectly, and all we got to do is weld. I mean, that's kind of the deal, you know, and that's the big thing about TiCON is dimple time. So now we gotta make our little top piece. We'll use our handy dandy argon bottle. fitment is key. Very important. Doesn't just have to be titanium, but anytime you're doing any kind of box like this, whether it's aluminum or steel or anything like that, you want these like corner gaps, which is basically the two insides of your piece, to come up to be next to each other. Don't have a good example, but anyway, you know, this is obviously a tricky piece to get, but I got it pretty close, and that's why you'll see me hammering it down, because anytime there's any kind of gap like in between, you can tap it, close that gap a little bit, and that'll help with your welds. There's a nice example, nice little corner. Yeah, you typically if you have this over top and it's like a flat weld, you just want a little crevice or a valley to be able to weld into, so that definitely helps a lot when doing stuff like this. And anytime I'm welding and bungs, I always like to put a cap over it, just in case you were to doink this or hit it with the torch or mess it up in any way, then you're effed and you gotta start all over. So make sure to always cap it to protect it. Safety first. Quick little test fit. Looking good, looking good.